Welcome to the Dirt Files, aka the Tea. The truth about Origin Energy, Tamboran Resources and Sweetpea Petroleum and everything they have to do with what's wrong in this country. All three of these mining companies have a lot in common. They're all about profit, greed, tearing up sacred land, and absolutely love steamrolling traditional owners' consent across the Beetaloo Basin. So let's take a deep dive into the dirt, shall we?
You get it?
Yeah, I got it.
In 2016, an independent inquiry into fracking in the Northern Territory found Aboriginal communities overwhelmingly opposed fracking on their land. After the inquiry, the Northern Territory government announced a moratorium on fracking, which put an immediate stop on all projects within the Northern Territory. In the final report summary released in 2018, Justice Rachel Pepper wrote, "For a significant majority of the people participating in the inquiry, the overwhelming consensus was that hydraulic fracturing for onshore shale gas in the NT is not safe, is not trusted, and is not wanted." The Gunner government then made a commitment that all 135 recommendations would be implemented after the report findings, which conveniently were not upheld. To this date, only 1/4 of the recommendations have been actually implemented by the fracking industry. Then in 2017,
a former senior manager at Origin, Sally McDowell, blew the whistle on the fracking corporation, alleging a series of breaches, including hundreds of wells in Australia and New Zealand that hadn't been maintained for more than 10 years. Leaks of oil and gas contaminations. Sally McDowell also reported non-compliance with regulations relating to safety and the environment, and a failure to inform regulators or the ASX of breaches and the material altering of reports to the board on risk and compliance issues.
the same year, we saw huge political donations, money pouring in, hand over fist. Origin Energy made $500,000 in donations to the Labor, Liberal and National parties in the past 6 years.
When quizzed about this at their 2017 annual general meeting, Chairman Gordon Cairns said this political lobbying was money well spent, admitting that they make these political donations so Origin can shape the thinking of energy politics.
Fast forward to 2020, only a few months into the year, and with a global pandemic underway, the Morrison government announced the Beetaloo Basin as a key project in the nation's gas-led recovery from the COVID-19 economic crisis.
The federal government's COVID Recovery Commission, heavy with gas industry players including Chairman Neb Power, is pushing a gas-led manufacturing recovery.
Then, in October 2021, Origin was fined $5 million for charging over 22,000 customers prohibited exit fees totaling $487,774. A prohibited cancellation fee that was applied when people ended their energy plan before the contract expired.
People have been complaining about these fees as early as 2018, but Origin kept on charging customers until 2020.
The Essential Services Commission stated Origin Energy knew at all times about the changes in the law banning exit fees, and they even reviewed 19 different contract templates, but didn't remove the exit fees. In the same year, Origin Energy rudely dismissed traditional owners at their virtual AGM.
Ulua traditional owner, Auntie May August, was on the call, demanding an explanation as to why Origin didn't consult her about fracking on her country.
Auntie May August recalls, "That person didn't answer my question. They just cut off the line."
Another Ulua traditional owner, Auntie Naomi Wilfred, asked the same question. Origin then falsely proclaimed that Ulua traditional owners don't speak for the area.
Yet another example of the disrespect, discrimination and blatant racism traditional owners have been fighting against.
And just weeks ago, it was revealed that Origin pled guilty to leaking 800,000 litres of toxic wastewater from one of their gas projects in Queensland.
Origin has backed 2 companies to do the actual fracking. Sweetpea Petroleum, and Tamboran Resources. And it comes as no surprise that there's a truckload of dirt on them too. Earlier this year, Sweetpea Petroleum, a subsidiary of Tamboran Resources, received $7.5 million of taxpayer-funded grants to complete further explorations in the Beetaloo Basin. And despite being ordered to, Sweetpea was a no-show at the Senate inquiry into oil and gas exploration and production in the Beetaloo, and in doing so, failed to listen to the traditional owners. But this isn't the first time Sweetpea have shown their utter disregard for the people of the region. In May this year, Sweetpea cut fences at the Tamboran station, rolled in earth-moving machinery, and cleared access routes against the wishes of traditional owners and pastoralists. Then had the audacity to flaunt their own plans on how they'd protect livestock and manage weeds in the area. Sweetpea Petroleum and its parent company, Tamboran Resources, continually railroad anyone opposed to their lucrative plans, using laws designed to water down people's rights to country and the right to protect it. But we say no more. While these companies continue to push the expansion of fracking in the NT, traditional owners continue their decade-long resistance and still say no to fracking in the NT. If you didn't understand the dirt, the filth, the lies and secrecy of these three mega corporations, I hope you do now. Consider switching energy providers to something less evil. They do exist. We got origin. I don't get why they can't leave us alone. And don't frack the NT. I don't know.